welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because I haven't done one of these in such a long time. And tell me, why am I holding a garden pen when I do have a pen and an iPad right in front of me? But anyways, if you're new to my channel, my name is Sugar. I post nursing, fashion, and lifestyle content. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about step-by-step guide on how to become a nurse. I made a post on my Instagram. I asked you guys to tell me what you like to see on my channel, and I have to say 70% of you guys asked me, how do I become a nurse? What are the step-by-step guide of becoming a nurse? So in today's video, the iPad is out. I have my step-by-step guide written down because I did not want to forget anything, and we're gonna dive into the details of how you can become a nurse. So if you're watching this video, I assume that you already thought about it, you already prayed about it, you know you want to become a nurse, but you're just looking for the steps to becoming a nurse. So that's what we're gonna be talking about. And if you're new to my channel, because I almost forgot, make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure you like this video. Why do you guys why don't you guys like videos? Like literally, if you gain anything, I'm talking, if you gain just one information from this video, I want you to give me a thumbs up. Giving my video a thumbs up allows YouTube to show my videos to multiple people and they can gain as much information as you have gained as well. So make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and make sure to share this with anybody that needs guidance on how to become a nurse. So the first thing to do is to determine the type of nursing degree you want to get as an undergrad. A lot of you guys do not understand that we do have 3 basic type of nursing as an undergrad. One of this may not be considered an undergrad, and it is LPN. I'm gonna give you guys just a tiny bit differences between LPN, ADN, and BSN. If you guys want a separate detailed video about the major differences between these 3 type of undergrad degree, you know, we cannot consider LPN as a degree, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna consider it an undergrad. Let me know in the comment section. But like I said, the first thing to do if you want to become a nurse is determine what type of nursing degree, nursing certification do I want to get. Do I want to do LPN first? Do I want to do ADN first? Do I want to just go straight and do BSN? What is LPN? LPN is licensed practical nurse. Some state would say licensed vocational nurse. This is a certification program and it will take you up to a year to complete. ADN is associate degree in nursing. That means you will more than likely graduate from a community college. It usually will take you about 2 to 3 years to earn your ADN degree. And then we have BSN. BSN means Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. This is when you go to your regular 4-year college. In some cases, some people would opt for the accelerated program, but either doing a BSN or doing the traditional BSN, this will earn you a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, and usually will take you about 4 years, or let me say 3 to 4 years to complete your Bachelor's of Science in Nursing degree. And I will say this, I tell my students a lot, in case you're not aware, I'm a nurse coach. I do coach nursing student, pre-nursing student, aspiring nursing student, and new nurse grad about anything they need help with regards to nursing and nursing school. So I tell my student a lot, it doesn't matter what type of nursing degree you earn at the very beginning. What matters is your goal. If your goal is to become a doctor of nurse practice, it's okay if you start with LPN, then bridge to ADN, and bridge to BSN, and then do your MSN and do your DNP. If your goal is to become an LPN nurse, do LPN and call it quit. Stick to your goal. Do not get comfortable. I've seen a whole lot of people wanting to become a BSN nurse, and once they get their degree in ADN, they're like, oh, I'm done. You see what I mean? It doesn't matter if you're an LPN nurse, ADN nurse, or BSN nurse. What matters is you're fulfilling your career. Step 2, you already decided. So I'm gonna pick one. Okay, let's do ADN. So you already decided, oh, I want to become an ADN nurse. I just want to spend about 2 to 3 years in school and then start, working as a nurse. And I can then decide to bridge to BSN or do ADN to MSN. So you decided I want to do ADN, right? So the step 2 is taking prereqs. A lot of people do not realize that there's there's major difference between pre-nursing and actual nursing school. For becoming a registered nurse, right, ADN and BSN, you have to take pre-nursing classes before you can apply into nursing school. Okay, I'm jumping the gun now. I'm going to slow down a little bit. Second step is taking your pre-nursing classes, which some people also refer to as prerequisites. If you decide you want to do BSN or ADN or LPN, go ahead and start doing research. What are the schools that I can apply to do my pre-nursing class? For example, if you want to become an ADN nurse, your degree would more than likely be earned in a community college. In that instance, I would research into community college within my city that I can apply to at least take my pre-nursing classes. If you're also thinking of becoming a BSN nurse, you can most definitely do your pre-nursing classes in community college and transfer to a 4-year university or an ABSN program to get your BSN degree. In fact, that's what I did to become a registered nurse. I took my pre-nursing classes in a community college. It took me 2 years because if you guys remember the first step, I said if you wanted to become a BSN nurse, it would take you 3 to 4 years to complete. I graduated from a traditional BSN program, so I did 2 years of pre-nursing and 2 years of actual nursing degree. Do your research, and it is very important that you figure out the type of nursing degree you want to earn before you do your pre-nursing classes. I have seen people literally done 2 good years of pre-nursing classes to get into BSN program, and they change their mind in the middle and decide to do ADN. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing is you've wasted a whole lot of time taking all these classes that you do not need for ADN program, and then you just put the money to waste, put the time to waste, and you need like what? Say for example 7 out of 10 classes to go to ADN nursing program. And like I said, I'm a nurse coach. I can help you out with anything if you're getting confused. Step 3 is preparing and studying for your entrance exam into nursing school. Remember in the beginning of this video I said there's a major difference between pre-nursing and your actual nursing school. Pre-nursing, like I said, is when you're taking your prereq. At some point you would have to take an entrance exam into actual nursing school. So when you see people tell you I'm in nursing school, 9 out of 10 times I ask them, are you in actual nursing school or you're taking pre-nursing classes to get into nursing school? It's 2 different things, okay? So back to my point. Now step 3, getting ready to take your entrance exam into nursing school. There's 2 major entrance exams for nursing program, HESI and HESI. If you guys want detailed video on how to study for HESI and HESI, oh by the way, I do have a video on how to study for HESI. I'm gonna leave a card up here for you to watch. Step 3, getting ready, preparing yourself to take the entrance exam into nursing program. Step 4 is applying to nursing school and getting accepted into nursing school. I will be a little bit detailed with step 4. Step 4 could make or break your nursing dream, basic. And here is why. Before you apply for nursing school, number 1 thing that you need is you must have taken at least 80% of your pre-nursing and or your prerequisite classes. It's gonna be a whole lot of people trying to apply to the same program, so you want to make sure you're putting your best foot forward, right? There's somebody out there completely done with all their pre-nursing classes and they have their GPA already set, right? Say for example somebody that has completed all their pre-nursing classes has a GPA of 3.4 and you are say 70% in, right? And your GPA is 3.8. Do you know the person with a GPA of 3.4 that has already completed a pre-nursing has a greater chance of getting accepted into that nursing school just because they already completed their pre-nursing classes, right? There's no more surprises, because if you're still taking your pre-nursing classes, your school will be a little bit skeptical because you might just make an F, God forbid. You might make a D, you might make a E, and that could drop your GPA. So my first advice for you before applying to actual nursing program is make sure that you have at least completed 70 to 80% of your pre-nursing classes. And by the time your nursing program starts, you would have completed 100% of your pre-nursing classes. One thing to also keep in mind is before you apply to nursing program, make sure that you've taken your entrance exam. Remember the T's or the S's. Also, before you apply to any nursing school, make sure you do your research, right? Make sure if you're a person of color, make sure you're researching to see the percentage of people, someone that looks like you in your school. Make sure you do your research about the retention rate. Make sure you do your research about the graduation rate, because that is important. I've seen a lot of people get into nursing school and they realize the retention rate is like 30%. It's only about 40% of the people that got accepted that graduate. So those are the things that you want to put into consideration before applying to nursing school. And like I said, if you need help with any of this thing, I have a link in my bio. I'll be glad to coach you and help you figure out, the type of nursing school you should apply to. Step 5. Thank God you've gotten into nursing school. Hallelujah! Your journey to becoming a nurse has officially started, right? Now you have to make sure that you pass all your classes, right? One thing about nursing school, a lot of people see that nursing students are so stressed, literally always complaining about studying. Do you guys realize that you can only fail one time in nursing school? And I'll explain let me clarify. You can only fail one class in nursing school. Now you can fail an exam, because within a course you would have more than, say, 3-4 exams. It is okay for you to fail exam 1 and do good in exam 2, do good in exam 3, and do great on your final, and then pass the class in its entirety and advance to the next class. But what I'm saying is, in nursing school, you can only fail one class, and I'll explain to you. My nursing school that I graduated from, for you to be considered passing a class, you need a grade of 74.5, which convert into 75% at the end of the semester. So they would average all your grade on your exam, on your class, right? I'm talking exam 1, exam 2, exam 3, final, quizzes, everything that you got going on within that class, it will be average at the end of the semester. And if you do not make up to 75%, you would consider to have failed that class, and you will repeat that class. My school had a 75% pass grade. Some school it is 78, some school it is 80%, right? And this is percentage, like at the end of your class, at the end of the final exam. If you, God forbid, at the end of the semester, right, you made a 74.4, you will repeat that class. And when you repeat in nursing school, what happens is you will remain in that semester, and your classmates would advance to the next semester. So the people, the student behind you will meet you in that class, and you will retake that class. So you cannot advance to the next semester until you pass that class. Thank goodness you retake the class, you pass, hallelujah. God forbid, down the line, third semester, the same thing happens. You made a 74.4, you don't make up to 75%, then you will fail out of nursing school. If you fail for the second time in nursing school at the end of everything, like your final exam, this is not failing one exam out of 4. I'm talking the entire class, you will be kicked out of nursing. And obviously you can apply to other school, but I've seen a lot of people giving up on their dream of becoming a nurse just because they failed out of nursing school. So my step 5 is, whenever you get accepted into your actual nursing program, do all you can, study to remain in the program and graduate at your stipulated time. But it's okay if you fail one class and you're like a semester behind. The goal is to graduate. Okay, if you need help at any point in time in your nursing career, check the link in my bio for my coaching services. Step 6 is graduation. Yay! So you've done all this work from your pre-nursing days, for trying to figure out the type of nurse you want to become, so getting is accepted into nursing school. Now you've finished all your nursing classes, you graduated. Yes! Step 6 is graduating nursing school. Graduating nursing school is an achievement. And when I get student book coaching services for step 7, which I'm going to talk about in a few minutes, is I tell them, the first thing I tell them is, have you celebrated yourself for step 6. Have you told yourself, sugar, you did a very good job for graduating nursing school. You did a very good job for weathering the storm. So step 6 is graduating nursing school. And for you to graduate nursing school, you have to pass your nursing school classes. You have to fulfill all the requirements within the program, and then you're a nurse graduate. There's a difference between a nurse graduate and a registered nurse, which brings me to step 7. Step 7 is writing and passing your NCLEX exam, which qualifies you to become a registered nurse. So step 6, which is graduate nursing school, qualifies you to become a graduate nurse, not a registered nurse. There's a big difference between those two. God forbid, if you graduate nursing school and you do not pass your NCLEX, you cannot call yourself a registered nurse. It is illegal. You do not become a registered nurse or a nurse just in case you option for LPN program. You do not get to call yourself a nurse or a registered nurse if you haven't passed your NCLEX, because your NCLEX gives you the licensure or the license to practice as a nurse. You've done all this great job from step 1 to step 6, and now it is step 7. Step 7 is as important as every other steps that you've taken, because like I said, you can be a graduate nurse but not be a registered nurse. And what's the point of going to nursing school if you do not get to be a nurse? So step 7 is very important. You have to study. In case you're watching this video and you already did step 1 to 6 and you're just struggling with step 7, which is how to pass your NCLEX or how to study for NCLEX, I do have a YouTube video card up here or up here, I don't know where I'm gonna put it, that would help you on how to study for NCLEX, what resources to help you study for NCLEX, and how to just study in general and pass your NCLEX. Like I said, passing the NCLEX exam will allow you to become a nurse or a registered nurse. So these are my step-by-step guide on becoming a nurse. I hope this is very, very informative and well detailed for you. If at any point anything that I've said is confusing to you, or you just don't understand, leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll be glad to clarify for you. Like I said, I am a nurse coach. I've coached in my lifetime hundreds and hundreds of nursing students. I've helped them achieve their dream of becoming a nurse. And if you need help with that, click the link in my bio. Actually, not the link in my bio. Check the link in the description box and you can book a coaching session with me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you find this video informative, do not forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you next time on my life as you go. Love you. Bye.